a diverse and vibrant community rich with innovation, culture, and history. The next half hour is dedicated to Durham living healthy. This program is focused on giving you helpful information to improve our community. Hi, I'm Jana, and welcome to another episode of Living Healthy. This show is brought to you by the Durham Diabetes Coalition, a partnership of Durham County health and community organizations, faith-based groups, local government and universities, and community members working together to improve the health of adults living with type 2 diabetes in Durham County. We hope this show gives you the tools you need to make healthy lifestyle choices. On this episode, we're going to find out more about local health resources. We'll also hear from Durham health professionals on how to achieve better health through nutrition and fitness tips, myth busting, and proper foot care. One Durham resident will tell us how she's doing since she was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes from the Durham Diabetes Coalition. Having access to fresh, nutritious foods at low cost can sometimes be a challenge, but the Briggs Avenue Community Garden is helping Durham residents gain access through its program, sponsored by the Cooperative Extension Program at NC Agricultural and Technical State University. Let's hear about the program and what the volunteers have to say about all the benefits of gardening.
The property was donated in 2003, and we were given the task of coming up with a program for the property. In our environmental survey with the community, people really wanted a community garden, and there was a lot of support out there for it, so that's how we started. We have 33 families that are gardening. That's about 76 individuals. We train where they learn all of the general aspects of what you need to know to garden well in North Carolina.
I'm in AmeriCorps Vista, serving at Durham Technical Community College. I feel like I've learned a lot being a part of this project. I was a complete novice when it came to gardening. I had tried not to kill my houseplants with varying levels of success. And just being out here and participating with the other gardeners and also extension agents and master gardeners here in Durham, I've gained a lot of knowledge, and our students have gained a lot of knowledge as well. You know, we often get students who very rarely see fresh produce, let alone grow their own produce. So it's a good opportunity for members of our campus to learn where their food comes from and also learn what it means to be a part of a community project, helping each other out.
I've been farming all my life. I was raised on the farm, used to digging in the dirt, I guess. I help with some of the maintenance. I repair and build other boxes. I keep the grass cut. Mainly anything else people need to be done. If some of the elderly people need some help, I help them. I like being outside, working outside. And meeting the new people, meeting different people.
If you're weeding, there's a lot of repetitive movements that you're doing, just like you would do if you were lifting weights. But the difference is how you think about it. You don't think like, oh, I've got to do this for a half an hour. You just can do it for longer periods because it's just one more weed or it's just one more wheelbarrow of compost.
Last year I lost about 15, 20 pounds. It was all the vegetables. We had so many vegetables, we had to eat them. And so my wife would have this kind of salad one night and next salad and a different salad. But just getting the exercise and getting the nice fresh produce has been really beneficial. This past year I kept a log of everything that we picked and how much and roughly what that would have cost us, say, at the farmer's market. And the best estimate that we can come up with was somewhere a little over $500 worth of produce that we took out of here.
You're not an individual in this garden, you're a part of a community, and there's been a lot of health benefits that some of the gardeners have really experienced, and I think it's meant a lot to them. We have a calendar on our blog, and people that want to get involved can contact us at the Durham Cooperative Extension Office.
Who knew gardening had so many social and community benefits? And then there are advantages John mentioned, like losing weight from eating so many fruits and vegetables and saving $500 a year on groceries. The Briggs Avenue Community Garden is just one of many programs by Durham County Cooperative Extension to help residents learn about food and health. It's great to have an organization like this so close by. If you're thinking about making changes to your diet to make it healthier, one place to start is the types of drinks you have throughout the day.
Believe it or not, the kinds and amounts of beverages you drink can have as big an impact on your weight as the food that you eat. Hi, my name is Kara Jenkins and I'm a registered dietitian. Beverages can contribute lots of calories to your overall diet and lead to weight gain. Being overweight is a major risk factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. Often, when we think about how many calories we are consuming, we forget about the calories we get from drinks. Any beverage sweetened with sugar has calories. Examples include regular soda, lemonade, sweet tea, and coffee drinks. Milk, juice, and alcoholic beverages also contain calories. Consumption of sweetened beverages has doubled in the past 20 years. Not only are soft drink machines everywhere, but portion sizes have gotten bigger as well. It is surprising to learn how much sugar is in the beverages we drink. A 20-ounce sports drink has 9 teaspoons of sugar. A 20-ounce regular soda contains about 17 teaspoons of sugar. And don't be fooled by fruit drinks with healthy-sounding names. A 20-ounce fruit-flavored drink has 18 teaspoons of sugar. Of course, all that sugar means extra calories, and extra calories are stored in the body as fat. In fact, if we drink 2 cans of regular soda, which is 280 calories, every day for a year, that is equal to 110,000 calories, which amounts to 31 pounds. That is equal to 6 of these. The first step to avoiding weight gain from beverages is knowing how many sugary drinks you consume each day. You might start your morning with a glass of orange juice. Juice contains some nutrients like vitamin C. However, even if it is 100% juice, it also contains calories. At your 10 o'clock break, you need caffeine. You get a medium mocha to go from the coffee shop down the street. At lunch, you drink a 20-ounce regular cola. At 3 o'clock for a pick-me-up, you have a strawberry mango fruit drink. At dinner, you have a glass of sweet tea. And in the evening, you drink 1 beer. Look at the calories these beverages contribute to your daily total. 1,370 calories. Most of this comes from sugar. This is over half the calories the average person consumes in a day. It is easy to see how the calories from beverages add up. To avoid these extra calories, try these strategies instead. Go ahead and keep the small glass of orange juice at breakfast. Instead of the mocha, try a latte made with non-fat milk, saving 240 calories. Switch the cola at lunch to a diet cola, saving 280 calories. Replace the fruit drink with water, saving 230 calories. Water is the perfect drink. It is both calorie and sugar-free. Try adding a lemon for flavor. Sweeten your tea with artificial sweetener, saving 200 calories. Finally, switch to a light beer instead of regular beer, saving 50 calories. The day's total is now 370 calories instead of 1,370. That's a savings of over 1,000 calories. The kinds and amounts of beverages you drink have a big impact on your health and weight. When choosing your beverages, always remember to rethink your drink.
You can drink a lot of extra calories and not even realize that they add up. Like Kara says, without any other changes, drinking 2 sodas every day can add up to 31 pounds a year. Knowing exactly how many sugary drinks you consume each day can help you figure out where to cut back. Sometimes when you decide that you want to make a change, it can be hard to figure out how to get there. If you'd like to improve your health, you can develop a detailed plan on how to do so, kind of like a roadmap. This works really well with setting physical activity goals.
Many people decide they want to be healthier. They start by quitting smoking, eating healthier, and exercising more. It can be challenging to go from wanting to do something to actually doing it. Because of this, it's a good idea to set goals when starting a new habit. Before you start on a new lifestyle change, you should figure out what you want to achieve and how you'll carry out your plan. Setting goals is an important part of making positive changes. Brainstorm some ways to achieve your goals. How will the new changes fit into your lifestyle? Before starting your change, think about short-term goals and long-term goals. These goals should be SMART. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. For example, a short-term goal might be to start walking 10 minutes a day. The long-term goal might be to walk a 5K 6 months from now. This goal is SMART because it is specific, you want to start walking. Measurable, are you working your way up to walking a 5K? Attainable, has my doctor approved my starting a new exercise routine? Relevant, to getting you healthier and living a long, healthy life. Time-based, you want to achieve this in the next 6 months. Many people find that having a goal in mind helps them move forward. Goals are most useful when they're smart and important to you. The goals and time frame are up to you. You may want to focus your long-term goals on improving a health condition, like controlling diabetes. Or your goal may be to be able to do all your own chores, like cleaning your house or taking care of your yard. Other tips that can help you on your way to achieving your goal include keeping a log to record how you are doing and identify challenges that prevent you from reaching your goals. Once you identify challenges, you can develop a plan to address them. Write down your goals and put them where you can see them every day. Review your goals regularly to see if you need to adjust them. To keep yourself going, build rewards into your plan. For each goal you reach, treat yourself to something special, like a massage, a movie, or a new book. You deserve it. Making lifestyle changes can be challenging. Don't get frustrated or give up if you have problems reaching your goals, or if it takes longer than you planned. Be patient with yourself and stay positive. Being confident and believing you can set and meet your goals is an important step. Remain mindful of the benefits you will receive by setting and reaching small goals towards a healthier you. Just keep working at it and you'll get there. For goal-setting tools, visit the CDC and National Institute on Aging websites. By following these tips for setting goals and using these tools, you're more likely to stick to your goals and maintain your lifestyle changes. Why don't you start today? You can do it.
I know that's got me thinking about what I want to achieve next. It can be challenging to set a goal and stick to it, but all that effort is worth it once you reach your target. Thinking smart can help you set both short-term and long-term goals. So what goal are you going to set for yourself? Remember, no goal is too small.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on.
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
Hey, she took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Living a healthy lifestyle and controlling your glucose levels can help prevent or delay diabetes complications. When you have diabetes, proper foot care is very important. Poor foot care may lead to amputation of the foot or leg. but that doesn't have to happen. As a person with diabetes, you're more likely to have foot problems because diabetes can damage your nerves and reduce blood flow to your feet. The American Diabetes Association estimates that 1 in 5 people with diabetes who seek hospital care do so for foot problems. By taking proper care of your feet, most serious health problems associated with diabetes can be prevented. Check your feet every day. Look between your toes, the tops and bottoms of your feet for cuts, sores, blisters, ingrown toenails, extreme dryness, corns, bruises, redness, swelling, or pus. If needed, use a long-handled mirror to look at the bottom of your feet. Wear comfortable shoes and light-colored clean socks. Do not go barefoot. Shoes should be comfortable and cover your feet. Athletic shoes are good for this, but never wear vinyl or plastic shoes as these do not breathe and create a good environment for infection. Also, avoid shoes that are tight and pointed. Ladies, this means no open toes or heels. Also, check inside your shoes before putting them on to be sure there are no tacks, stones, or spiders inside. Break in new shoes gradually, and avoid socks with tight elastic tops. Keep your feet clean. Wash, dry, and lotion your feet every day. Use a mild soap and warm water. Be sure to dry your feet well, especially between your toes. Do not soak your feet because it dries your skin. When you put lotion on your feet, don't put it between the toes because this can cause an infection. Keep your toenails cut on a regular basis. Trim your toenails straight across. If you can't do this, ask a family member to do so or see a podiatrist. Do not clean under your nails or remove corns or calluses with sharp objects. Avoid drugstore treatments for corns, warts, and calluses. But you can treat your feet kindly and keep the circulation going. Put your feet up when resting and do not cross at the legs and ankles. Wiggle your toes and move your ankles up and down for 5 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. Ask your doctor about wearing support hose if needed. And don't smoke. People with diabetes are more likely to have foot problems, so consider adding a podiatrist to your healthcare team. It can take a whole team to help you stay healthy when you're living with diabetes. Next is a Durham County resident now taking big steps to take care of her feet and control her type 2 diabetes after being diagnosed last year.
If I'd have known what I know now, I'd have told myself earlier, girl, go get yourself tested. go find out what's wrong, go to the doctor, because you know you're not really feeling yourself. It's not especially old age, you know what I'm saying? And I just noticed I was drinking a lot of water. And when I was drinking the water, I was kind of like, I can't quench my thirst, you know? So I went to the doctor and come to find out I thought I had just had a bladder infection. Well, come to find out they discovered sugar in my urine. And so that following Saturday, I went to the health fair where Dr. Spratton was at Ebenezer Church, and they tested me. And that's how I found out that I had diabetes. My brother, who has diabetes, him and his wife was going to the health fair. The Durham Diabetes Coalition, that was a fair they had at Ebenezer's Church on South Austin Avenue. They asked me if I wanted to go, and I'm like, well, yeah, I want to go. So they came out and picked me up, and I went. I think health fairs are a plus in your life, a plus in the community. Everybody was real friendly and made you feel comfortable. And they had a lot of free gifts, things that you could pick up, free meters and testing things for you. So I got tested for everything there that I could get tested for while I was there, and I'm glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did. This particular young lady, she tested me, and she said, we need you to see the doctor. And I'm like, okay, you know. So when the doctors came, when Dr. Spratt came in, I started getting overwhelmed because, as my sister-in-law told me, she said, you thought you was handed a death sentence, didn't you? And I said, I really did. And I went home and started throwing away all kinds of stuff out of my refrigerator. Rice, noodles, all that stuff, my cornflakes. I got them out, and all my fruit. I had just about bananas, and I gave my granddaughter a whole bag full of groceries, thinking I couldn't use them, eat them no more at all. But I found out after I went to Dr. Spratt for my appointment, and I went to the nutritionist, and she told me You know, I can eat those things, but I just had to do it in moderation. Biggest challenge is my starches. It really is. It's not so much as the sweets, but my starches, because I love potatoes. Any way you fix them, I love potatoes. I eat more vegetables now. I do. I eat more vegetables and less starches. A good old salad and a piece of baked chicken is good to me. No doubt about it. I do eat more greens now than I did. Well, my daily routine, I get up in the morning and I take my metformin because now, thank goodness and thanks the Lord, I am on the pills now where I was using four insulins a day. I check it in the morning before I take my pills, and I always check it at night. Exercise is the key too. Well, you know, exercise always have energized me a little bit. You know, like once you know, you might be tired once you get back to it, but you know, it gives you that, I guess it gets your adrenaline flowing. My greatest accomplishment is getting from that 493 down to an average of like 122. That's my greatest accomplishment to me. Otherwise, besides just diabetes, I think I'm doing pretty good. Well, living with diabetes is not bad at all. Not like I thought that first day when I was diagnosed. Living with diabetes is possible. Well, it don't have to be a big strain or difference on your life. Just change your diet a little bit and exercise, you know, and you can take your meds.
Lula has accomplished some positive changes to get her health under control, like walking more and eating better. Even though there's a lot out there about diabetes, people don't always get the correct information. Luckily, Lula now has the knowledge she needs from her providers on living successfully with diabetes. Let's go ahead and separate diabetes truth from myth.
Diabetes is deadly.
So if you have diabetes, you're going to have something amputated.
A lot of my patients have relatives who've had amputations because of diabetes, but amputation is not inevitable. We can prevent amputations. We can prevent amputations with good glucose control, with good foot care habits, and proper attention to problems such as ulcers when they occur. If you have problems feeling on the bottoms of your feet, have numbness or tingling in your feet, or if the blood supply to your feet is not as good as it used to be, you're at increased risk for having a diabetes foot problem like an ulcer that might not heal and eventually go on to amputation. So it's very important to examine your feet daily. It's also important to wear proper fitting shoes with clean socks every day. And if you ever see a sore on your foot, get treatment immediately. And that really means today, not tomorrow, not next week. Amputation can be prevented with proper foot care.
People with diabetes should not exercise because you could get a bruise which could lead to amputation.
Their blood sugar is so high that they can't do any exercise, and if they do exercise, they may pass out or go in a coma because of that.
If you're diabetic, you definitely can't exercise. It's forbidden. Doctors say no go. You can't exercise at all.
You don't have to give up your exercise routine when you get diabetes. In fact, exercise can reduce your glucose level, it reduces depression, it can reduce your blood pressure, it can improve conditioning, and it can raise good cholesterol. The effect of exercise on glucose is different for different people. Some people notice an automatic drop while they're exercising of 30 or 50 points in their glucose level. Other people notice that if they exercise regularly 3 or 4 times a week, that their glucose overall is just easier to maintain. And other people who exercise excessively on one day will notice that their glucose level may drop 6 or 8 hours later. So understanding how your body reacts to exercise is important to understand how to prevent hypoglycemia. Diabetes education classes are an excellent way to find out what kind of information you should know about diabetes and also what myths might not be true. It can be hard to figure out the truth from all the diabetes information that you come across. To learn more, visit the Durham Diabetes Coalition's website at www.durhamdiabetescoalition.org.
To get correct information, like what Dr. Spratt told us about the need for exercise and that amputations don't have to happen, you can take a diabetes self-management class. The Durham County Department of Public Health offers these classes. They cover this information and much more, so you'll learn more about how to tell myth from fact right away. To find out more about the classes, call 919-560-7788. Our 30 minutes is over already. I hope you've learned some valuable information this episode. It's our goal to help Durham get healthy. If you want more information about any of the topics that we went over today, like the Briggs Avenue Community Garden, nutrition tips, setting goals, myth busting, and managing diabetes, visit our website at durhamdiabetescoalition.org or call 919-560-7600. We'll see you next time. I'm Jana, and this is Living Healthy.
Weight loss, it's one of the many ways to fight osteoarthritis pain. For more information on managing pain, go to fightarthritispain.org.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Do you know that stroke targets by color? Odds are, if you're African American, you're twice as likely to suffer a stroke as white Americans. Know where you stand, because beating the odds isn't about winning, it's about living. Join the power to end stroke at strokeassociation.org.